Hi, my name is Xavier Brown, and my topic is planning and scheduling. It's very important to have planning and scheduling whenever you're running a firm or a business, especially in technology firms and also in technology management. Without planning and scheduling, a corporation cannot function. Whenever we are talking about planning and scheduling is not just for businesses, firms, companies, or technology management. As an employer, you create the schedule. And with creating the schedule, you know what time people come in and what time people leave. Like I have said in a research paper or in assignment 2 paper, we are not robots, so therefore we cannot work nonstop. But with scheduling, you keep a person fresh. Like a person can come in for 8 hours and leave, another person can replace him. That this also keeps up mass production. Whenever we were talking about planning and scheduling, it doesn't just involve businesses, firms, or companies, or technology management or technology firms. Whenever we talk about planning and scheduling, this also accounts for people's everyday lives, such as students, Greek organizations, employers at the university, and also as moms that are working and have kids. With that being said, I have found a student that's going to give me her definition of planning and scheduling.
Planning and scheduling is important because without it, nobody would know what they're doing and nobody would have a plan. Companies need to run more efficiently, and without having a specific schedule to do so, then their whole machine, their way of doing things would be out of order. And you can't have that in a company. You can't have that in a business. You can't have that ever. Planning is important because you need to have good contact with other people and they need to know what you're doing.
Well, we have heard what planning and scheduling is from a student. Now, how about we go ask a Greek organization leader?
Scheduling is important to businesses and organizations because when they decide that they want to have events to bring in supporters or to bring in outside people to, buy from their business or support their cause, they need to have a plan in action, and they also need to have a schedule so that people know like when and where they have to show up. And without proper planning, an event can go completely wrong. Um, you know, there may not be any like supporters or anyone that wants to come out, and if the business or organization itself like doesn't know how to plan or like properly schedule their event, they're not going to be excited about it. They're not going to want to go, and then no one else will either, and then basically all of their efforts will have been ineffective.
Here we have a mom that works at the university. She also has
From a
kids.
mom standpoint, I got married and I wanted to have children right away because I was 29. And once I had the baby, we thought about daycare for work, and we had to get a routine. And we got feeding schedules and all down. And then when he got in kindergarten, we went to doing homework when he first got in and get that out of the way and prepare him for high school and different things.
My mom just told us why planning and scheduling was important for her and her kids. Well, now I work here at the campus mailroom. I'm going to ask my employer, how is planning and scheduling important for us here? As her standpoint as a employer, and from my standpoint as a
Okay, as a supervisor here in the campus post office, uh, the planning and scheduling is very important. I have to make plans on the way we get out to carry and deliver the mail. We have to have a schedule of the employees where we can be on a timely basis at delivering the mail to the department. And if there's, in many cases, we have special type mails as express and priority that we schedule a second delivery for that. So it's very important that everybody is on schedule and here so that we can keep the mail service running properly.
And there you have it. You have heard from a student, a great organization leader, a mom, and also from a employer here at the university. And you have also heard it from me. Planning and scheduling is very important when it comes to everyday life, campus life, or in the business life. Without planning and scheduling, this world cannot even evolve, or we could not have technology as it is today. Technology management has meant a lot to me, and technology improvement have meant a lot to the world. But all this was accomplished by planning and scheduling. And planning and scheduling is very important.